Obviously, it has been an unprecedented year for you. The surge in demand, the unprecedented challenges to meet that demand, you leading the company through it while dominating the Peloton leaderboards, by the way. Talk to us about how well you think, looking back on the last year, how well do you think Peloton met the moment?
I think we did really well. I was super proud of our team. I mean, it was unprecedented and unanticipated. Of course, we've grown 100% year on year since we launched the company, so we were planning to have a great growth year. But we just had a team meeting this morning, and our manufacturing team told us that over the last 12 months, they've grown supply 700% since this time, or the capacity of supply 700%, which is just crazy Herculean to try and keep up with the growth. So, Emily, I think you probably saw that our instructors were innovative, and our content team were. Once our studios closed, we moved the instructors to their homes, to their living rooms, to their bedrooms to be able to stream fresh content to our members. Our stores closed, and those retail folks jumped on the phones to help people get on board with Peloton treads and bikes, and on and on. I feel like we've been there for our members. We've welcomed hundreds of thousands of new members, and I've been really pleased. I've been incredibly proud of the team.
John, you're absolutely right. I spent a lot of time with Bex Gentry. She is my favorite. But look, the big question is, how does the growth evolve post-pandemic, gyms reopening, life settling into a new normal? What does the demand picture look like to you as vaccines roll out and after vaccines are done?
Yeah, so about 6 months ago, there was a survey done by a national company that said that they found that 59% of Americans are not going to go back to the gym after COVID's done. So this whole idea that you can now get better workouts at home without traveling at a better value, because on average, a Peloton workout costs around $2 per workout when you think about how much members and their families are using, their spouse are also riding or running on the Peloton treads or bikes. And so it's a better value, it's a better location, better instructors. To your point, we believe we've got the best instructors in the world. So with the better experiences, a better value, a better location, that's undefeated. And so I think the word is out that Peloton has these experiences. Like you just heard, the word of mouth is really helping us because people get addicted to them. They say, why would I go back to the gym? Why would I travel for an inferior experience? And that, COVID or no COVID, that's a universal. So we believe that the growth we've seen is going to continue for years and years to come. I will tell you of interest, Emily, the total addressable market as we see it is close to 200 million gym goers around the world. We have just under 2 million subscribers. So we could grow, we believe, 100x before we're starting to really feel like the growth may slow.
Wow. Well, those customers will need bikes, those new customers. The supply constraints, have been tough in an otherwise record year. What is the latest on your efforts to improve that part of the process? And when might a customer be able to order a bike and get it in a few days?
Yeah, it's a great question, Emily. It has been taxing us for the last couple quarters, and I'm happy to report that as of today, the answer is 2 to 4 weeks for our core bike business here in the States, which is again a Herculean success from our team, considering the demand is still so robust. It was really a testament to us increasing the supply chain capacity, getting the bikes largely from Taiwan through the port of Los Angeles and through the port of Long Beach and into our fulfillment centers and then into our new members' homes. So we've finally got on top of the order to delivery that had been plaguing us for a few months.
So let's talk about the hardware pipeline. Will you be putting out iterations annually? What will the new bikes look like? How often do you think consumers will replace them?
Yeah, it's a good question. I will point out that last year, about 6 or 8 months ago, we launched a brand new treadmill, lower price tread, where we announced it, and we're bringing it here to the States in the next couple months. And we announced a new bike. To your point, the Bike Plus that allowed us to lower the price of our existing bike or our V1 bike. And so we are, innovation and R&D is at our core. It's in our DNA. So we're going to continue to innovate on the bike line, on the tread line. We're working on other products and other categories. We've said we are committed to winning strength. We don't just want to be cardio. We're largely on track to win cardio globally. We want to make sure that we win strength globally. And so I actually get to go out to one of our R&D labs in Secaucus every couple of weeks, and it's really energizing for me and the teams to see all of the cool stuff, not just hardware, but new software and new content, and all the different modalities that you'd expect us to come out with.
So we're going to talk about software, but does that mean a strength training machine or a rowing machine could be next?
Those are good guesses. I can't confirm or deny, but we're having fun. Fitness is a fun category, and yeah, you can imagine some of the things we're working on.
So let's talk about the content. You did a big deal with Beyonce. I'm curious how much you're spending on content and if we're going to see more deals like that.
Well, sure. That was a great partnership, and it just wasn't just on music. It's a broader partnership with Beyonce that we're very excited about. But you're right, on and on. The Beatles, across the board, all kinds of big partnerships. And to answer your question, Emily, we're spending tens of millions, going to hundreds of millions of dollars with our music partners, with the publishers, with the labels, directly with the artists, and it's what our members want. We're innovating on that content front. And absolutely, you're going to see a lot more of that type of stuff coming from Peloton.
So let's talk about the competition. Obviously, Apple is making inroads. We heard Mark mention Nordic and Echelon. What do you think about the prospects of your rivals?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a great legitimization of fitness streaming content as a category. I mean, for years and years and years, no one believed in us, and now you have Apple saying this is an important enough category that we're investing in streaming digital fitness as well. And then on and on, you're seeing some of the big players from fitness of yesteryear trying to create connected products, and then other newcomers. But it really is, I think, legitimization and saying everyone in the industry is seeing that the future of fitness is at home. So it's somewhat flattering. I do think that the consumer is going to win. If there anytime there's a competition for innovation, the consumer wins, which is great. More people getting healthier. Of course, I'm biased. I think the real innovation and the sexiest products and content and software and experiences are going to come out of Peloton. We're not resting on where we are today. We have, I think, over $3 billion on our balance sheet, and we're going to invest it in innovation. And I think we're going to win if it is a global winner-take-all opportunity, which I believe it will be. We're going to make sure that Peloton is well positioned to take advantage of that.
So speaking of global, you're expanding into Australia, and Peloton is still in just a handful of countries. How rapid do you see expansion around the world, and when will Peloton be a truly global company?
Yeah, Emily, it's something we think about a lot. Our leadership team is all over this, and we are anxious to get to every country. It's frustrating that there are people who want Peloton products in different countries, and we hear about them all the time, and we're not there yet. Fortunately or unfortunately, our vertically integrated model, where we have stores and we have delivery vans and delivery folks, and we do our television content or television marketing. We have, when we went to Germany, we of course went with authentic German instructors and German language. And so it's a slower process getting to these stores or getting to these markets in the way that we want to, in such a vertically integrated, high touch way. The other thing we're balancing, Emily, is that the growth that we've experienced every year since we launched the company is so robust that we don't want to stress our team out beyond what was the crazy 12 months we just had. For us to say we're going to go to 15 new countries in the next 12 months would be tough to choke down. So we're trying to do it prudently at the right rhythm so that we so that we can deliver for our new members and create the experience and the brand that we want in each one of these new markets.